So at 5 o'clock, a local nonprofit that helps communities on both sides of the border is looking for help.
Puertas de Amor provides humanitarian aid to those in need in our border communities. And here to talk more about it, we have Juan Hernandez, Director of Puertas de Amor. We want to thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for allowing us to come here.
Yes, and we were talking a little bit in the break about this. So tell the folks at home some of the work that you guys do.
Yeah, currently what we're doing is we're helping some of the communities right across the border, like you said, 20 minutes from across the border in Tecate, Mexico. There are 2 towns there that are under the poverty line. So extreme poverty. They lack education, they lack basic health care, nourishment. I mean, right now I was doing statistics in that area, and 1 out of 5 kids, they have no idea where they're gonna sleep tomorrow, where they're gonna eat tomorrow. It's extreme poverty. So part of the help that we're doing is going out there and see what type of resource we need to get them to be able to at least know that there's people that are going to be there to help them, at least right now, survive.
Yeah, so let's talk about the groups that your group specifically supports. Tell us more about them.
Our group specifically supporting children that have been abandoned, children that have been left on the side, children that are unfortunately part of the system that they either outgrow or they simply escape the system. The problem that I'm seeing is that even though they are shelters, they're overpopulated. Right now, our shelter, you can fit about 40 to 50 kids. Right now, they're running at 90, 95 kids. So it's overpopulated. So unfortunately, the lack of proper resource, proper nourishment, proper attention is not there. Sad to say that also a lot of the abuse happens within that same circle. So the kids rather leave that environment and try to go outside and see what they can do to survive. Because of the hunger, because of that source of living, unfortunately now they get into the bad crowds. Gangs, violence, drugs. So now the cycle continues. So that's why we exist. Doors of Love in English means Puertas de Amor, doors of love. So we believe that we can now provide a door of love. So that way these kids can go through the door. Not only will they see love, nourishment, but they'll be able to see a bigger, better future for them. That's part of the work that we're doing right now.
Yeah, and when we're talking about an immediate need, sometimes you guys are getting, you get help, but
Yes.
the kids, they need food, water, clothing. I mean, that's just some of the things that they need
basic.
Immediately.
Correct.
And then long term.
So what we saw is that even though it's help, nonetheless, we see that it's a Band-Aid situation. That means that we help them, but then the cycle continues. So because of some of this nonprofit work that we've been doing and some of these collaborations with our partners and our change makers, we call them, we were able to now get some fundings, and we were able to acquire 46 acres right between those 2 cities, or towns I should say, that are extreme poverty. And what we want to do is now build a safe community. Take all of these kids that are out there and bring them into a controlled environment where now they can thrive, they can dream again. We can give them the proper nutrition, the proper medical help, the proper education for them to actually know that they have a future.
So what can you tell us about the Friends Raising Dinner event that you're holding?
San Diego is, this is a good spot of some of our change makers now, and they said, why don't you come down and do a Friends Racing dinner celebration? And a Friends Racing is just a spin on fundraising. So what we're doing is Saturday, August the 30th, we're gonna host an event here for our San Diego friends to come and be part of this amazing work that we're doing. We're looking for change makers, people that are willing to be part of the Puertas de Amor family, and one, they can help with a contribution and sponsor some children, sponsor homes, or even for our entrepreneurs, sponsor on a whole house or a whole building. At the end of the day, there's not a seed small enough and there's not a seed big enough. We can take anything and everything, because we know at the end of the day, everybody does their part, and we can change futures for all these kids that are coming through our doors.
Do they need to register for this dinner? How does that work?
Yes, because it's limited spacing. If they can go to our website, or they can scan the QR code, that will send them straight to our website. They get in contact with me, and I can make sure, give them some space, because it is limited on the spacing, because again, everybody's wanting to come in, so we want to make sure that we get everybody where they need to be.
Yeah, once again, Saturday, August 30th at Tom Ham's Lighthouse. That begins at 6 o'clock, benefiting, of course, Puertas de Amor. And we just told you about the ticket information. Go to our website, and we'll link you to all of it.
And look at that QR code. I mean, they made it very easy. Grab your phones. I know you're holding it.
We'll stay on this for a moment.
So that way you can scan it. Of course, if you want tickets, maybe you don't have your phone, you can always go to our website, fox5sandiego.com. Make sure to click the Scene On tab, and we'll make sure that we have a link to your website as well.
Yes, thank you so much.
So anyone who's interested and would like to help the mission, the cause.
Absolutely. Our motto is, we won't change the world, but we know we can change a children's world for the better.
That's great.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, Juan, we want to thank you so much for
Thank you,
being here.
guys.
Thank you for your time.
Appreciate what you're doing.